This is what Professor Maurice Kamto posted today on social media, and truly I am respecting his peaceful nature at this point. The way he is very calm, very quiet, despite what is happening. And this is something I've been talking about on TFA Talking Points, that you need to understand your enemies. And when you understand the strategy of your enemies, then you have to know how to provocating statements against your enemy who is more powerful than you cannot help you. And I believed that maybe those who are closer to Professor Maurice Kamto and himself are now reasoning it out and taking it into consideration. This is TFA Talking Point, and if this is your first time, please subscribe to our channel and share this video. Professor Maurice Kamto says, as I quote, you see, when you have discovered your vocation, when your eyes have been opened to your path, never give up. Whatever the trial and whatever the length of the route, for the trials force you and the path, your path, or it will always lead you to the point of your fulfillment, which shaped an intimate light on the reason for your presence in this world. You are born to know that moment. Don't let anyone deprive you of it. This is Professor Maurice Kamto. And it is a very straightforward statement or paragraph. No matter the trial, do not let anybody stop you. How can you struggle so that nobody will stop you from achieving the presidency? Is for you to understand your enemies, the strategy of your enemies. President Paul Biya and the entire government, they are king. They are a president when it concerns provocation, when it concerns propaganda. And they have Atangaji and many others who can provoke you to the way that if you are not careful, you can commit suicide. They are good and expert in that. So would you join them in search? No. And these are the things that Professor Maurice Kamto and a man in the leadership did recently that caused all this confusion. He was not to be rejected. They says President Paul Biya was accepted. A Keremona was accepted because the two candidates who also deposited the application under their parties were not supported by the executive or by the party's executive. But I do not believe that the supporter or the executive of Manindem political party is supported Dodone Yoga. But why did they refuse, rejected his application? Because of provocating a statement that he made. You do not boast before your enemies who is so powerful. They have the power, they have the knife, and they have the yam. And that is what they did to Professor Maurice Kamto. And that is what the previous video that told you people that Professor Maurice Kamto should remain peaceful up to the end until the Constitutional Council will take a decision. If he remains peaceful up to the point where the Constitutional Council will be taking decision, Professor Maurice Kamto might have the opportunity to run again. But if any of his supporters go on social media and make any provocative statement, the government will hit again, and they will hit very hard by removing him totally, because the decision of the Constitutional Council will be the final decision. There is no way to appeal it again. No. So he should remain quiet and peaceful.